Okay, obviously, extremely tough loss. Anytime you go on the road in this league and you play a good opponent, you can't do the things we did. And really, you can go to the very end of the game, and I'm real proud of our team from the standpoint that our defense blocked a field goal and gave us a chance to go down and score. And I think we got in the 30-yard line, couldn't do it. So we had an opportunity, we didn't seize the moment. But just a lot of mistakes as far as fumble punts, fumbling the ball out of the end zone, when you think you got a touchdown. Defensively, obviously they kept us on the field a lot. You got to give their quarterback credit. He ran the ball extremely well with the scheme that they had. And then offensively, third downs, 3 or 14 on the road, you're not going to win very many games like that. So obviously disappointing loss. Give Mississippi State credit. They had a good plan, and their kids executed. Questions?
Any questions?
When you guys realized in the first half you weren't able to run the ball as successfully as you wanted, what did you do at halftime?
Yeah, we were having trouble with our zone scheme, getting a little bit of movement, and started trying to get outside on the perimeter a little bit more in the really late second quarter, and then in the second half started throwing it a little bit more. We had a little success right there. Like I said, we just had a couple opportunities. A game like this, when you have opportunities, you got to seize the moment. We had our hands on a ball or two in the end zone, and we were close on a deep shot, but close doesn't get it. And we got to make the plays.
Gus, what did you think of Booby's performance there, coming off the shoulder injury, and just at what point did you know he'd be available?
Yeah, we were. He practiced, but he didn't practice. He practiced on his jersey, and the trainer said that he was good to play. And so we tried him out in pregame, and he fought hard and competed. He's still a young guy. He's still learning. I think he's got a chance to be a good running back in this league.
Jared had a lot of overthrows tonight. What do you think is kind of his issue? He hasn't been able to get in a rhythm pretty much all season.
We've got to get in a rhythm. We've got to do. It's all of the above. It's not just one thing. But when you have opportunities, we just got to seize it.
What do you see?
What was the injury to Deshaun? I know he came back in the game.
Yeah, he had a leg injury that was pretty scary. He's a tough guy, and he came back in, and we'll see, the extent of it. I know he was getting checked out as I come up here.
Gus, what did you see on those two plays that were reviewed by the officials? The touchdown at the end of the first half, and then Booby's fumble.
Yeah, the one at the first half, that was a huge play in the game. That was a huge play, huge call, and all that. And it doesn't matter if I agree or disagree. It's just something you deal with, and that's part of the game. And we've got to overcome it. The one, down at when the ball came out, I know it was close, but I don't, it was a touchback. That's what they said. So that's what you deal. But even those two things, still we have opportunities, and didn't seize a moment.
Similar to that, what were you trying to communicate to the referees after that Ryan Davis muff punt?
Yeah, the whistle blew. There was an inadvertent whistle that blew, and so and they explained that if it happened simultaneously or something like that. But that's what I was saying, because they blew the whistle.
Gus, were you pleased with prep during the week leading up to the
I was pleased with the prep. Our focus, the first road game, I know they were excited, to play on the road. But like I said, when you make the mistakes we made on the road, you're not going to win very many games. And I'll say this: our kids played hard and they fought their butt off, and I'm proud of them. But obviously the mistakes, and we got to coach them better, and we got to do a better job, and that starts with me.
With the offense struggling as much as it has midway through the season now, do you take some time to just kind of reassess what's going on that side of the ball?
Yeah, I think each game you gather information and you put together a plan with the guys, and you try to continue to improve. We'll continue to do that, and the reality is, you know, after 6 games, you know, the young guys are inexperienced. They're not inexperienced anymore, so we got to start showing improvement, and I expect that we will.
I guess it looked like third downs and time of possession were your big problem.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, our defense was on the field most of the game. There's no doubt. And then anytime you go 3 or 14 on third downs offensively, that makes it tough. You know, and then we got to do a better job on third down. I mean, they have a dynamic pass rusher. There's no doubt about that. But you know, especially the third and shorts. You know, we had 2 third and shorts that we didn't convert, and that can't happen.
What was Nick Fitzgerald able to do that made him so much more effective against you guys today than he had been in the past?
Just, you know, they ran their speed sweep read. You know, he's got long arms, and they did a good job with their scheme, and they had a couple wrinkles, and you know, he's pretty good when he gets going downhill. He got going downhill a few times.
What did you say to the guys post-game, Coach?
I just said I was just honest with them. We make too many mistakes to win a game like that. We just got to man up, and you know, our backs against the wall, like it was last year at this time, and we got to do the same thing we did last year. And we got to play better. We got to coach them better. But now I was just honest with them, and you know, we'll get back to Auburn, and tomorrow we'll turn the page, and we got to solve some of our issues.
Gus, you talked about being aggressive, and that's one of the things. You get that turnover early.
Yeah.
4th and 1, and field goal units on there before they even measure.
Yeah.
What was kind of the thought process?
Yeah, you know, the thought process was I expect this to be a fairly low-scoring game, and you know, I just didn't want to give them any momentum. I wanted to put 3 on the board, so that was the thought. And then, of course, you know, we get back down there, I guess in the second quarter, and we went ahead and went for it, and you know, I got the first down, and I think we had 2 plays, and then you know, we had a bad snap, you know, on the 3rd down and 2, which was really tough on us. And I think we missed a field goal after that. So, you know, that was the thinking on that.
After the way the second half went, do you go back and think maybe we need to pass the ball a little bit more this year to be successful offensively?
You know, I think each game, you know, we're learning more about our team, and you got to do whatever gives your team the best chance of being successful. But so each week we'll be evaluating that.
Considering what has happened this season so far, and you've had 3 straight games where you failed to crack 100 yards rushing, can you get the power run game back this season, or at this point is what it is?
Well, we're you know, we've had trouble the last 3 weeks. I mean, that's the facts of it. We got to solve it. We've got to run the football better, and you know, you got to give them credit. But at the end of the day, that's what we got to do.
Anything else?
If this